show you what's going on. By the way, last Friday, 5 double-decker Taco Supremes for dinner.
You really?
I lost it. Yeah, Kim, I lost it. You know what I
Fell
mean?
off the wagon, didn't we?
Yeah, what happened was I pulled into the line, and I got them, and I knew I shouldn't have. I felt so naughty. And then I got them back here, and I came to, and all there were 5 wrappers, and that was it. I had it.
And then there was the next day.
Then there was the next day, nothing. Next 20 minutes. All right, here's a look at what's going on Sandia Peak. We do have storms actually rolling in from the east, so they're curling over the top of Sandia Peak right now as we speak, and you can see the showers there briefly, and then we're going to see the possibility of getting a little bit of rain here in the metro, and we'll show you those storms coming over now. This is the vantage point looking back toward the east. You can see some of those storms bubbling up, and some are just sliding from the east right over the Sandias into the Albuquerque metro area right now. So we will see some showers here over the next half hour at the very least. Now, it's a little hard because there's a little radar shadow here. The mountains block our ability to see the storms here coming in from the east. So when you have storm motions, which aren't all that common, east to west, a dead east to west storm motion over the area here, it's a little tough to see some of these. Now, oftentimes we'll form the storms over the mountains and they'll roll down into the valleys. That's also what we're dealing with for today, which is not a bad setup for Albuquerque to get a couple of showers. As we go up to the north, scattered thunderstorms, and some are pretty strong, but notice we're not seeing a whole lot of movement in the storms across the area here, so there is a flood risk across the northern mountains this afternoon and evening, and across the southwest quadrant of the state from Socorro County over into Catron County, widespread storms, and some of those storms continue to be pretty strong in that western half of the state. Luna County getting some storms, Sierra County over into Grant County getting some good-looking storms as well, so not a bad storm day at all out there, and it's going to get better, but the southwest is really the focusing point right now, as you can see, but the northern mountains metro area is still doing okay too, of Albuquerque and Santa Fe. Now out to the east we're not seeing much, but that game will change too. 92 in the metro, winds are variable right now, 3 miles an hour. Look for the temperatures to drop here in the city quite considerably as that cool air and moisture comes in and really showers come in. 80s and 90s off to the north, down to the south, mainly in the 90s. Here's what's going on here. We have a little weather disturbance that's going to back toward the west here over the next 24 hours or so. That's going to help to touch off a few showers, but the bigger story is going to be a cold front that's going to drive through the state on Sunday, and it's going to change the game here because we're going to get a better shot at showers across the east starting on Sunday, and then that's going to spread statewide. So during the day tomorrow, central west once again, a lot like we've been dealing with, and then into Sunday, the cold air starts to come in, or cooler air. It's not going to be cold air, but cooler air coming in, and look how much moisture it drags with it. It's going to be a very good setup here to get widespread storms on Saturday, yes, in the west, and then statewide on Sunday. So you can see west again on Saturday, and then Sunday you'll see more of a easterly component to this, and widespread storms look like a good bet. So in the much of next week, by the way, that looks very good too. So we are pretty excited about what's headed our way the next 7 days. 80s across southern Colorado, scattered storms. Down into the northwest, partly cloudy, scattered rain here. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Over to the southwest, afternoon thunderstorms, 94 TRC, 85 in Silver City. Over to the southeast, you guys are still dry, but your shot at showers starts to go up next week. Northeast, look out. Going to be interesting. Tomorrow, maybe a spot shower, but boy, it gets better from there, as you can see. Northern mountains staying very active with storms, very wet across the board there. Meanwhile, into the east mountains, temperatures here in the 80s. Afternoon, mountain thunderstorms. And here in the metro, scattered afternoon showers look like a good bet with temperatures in the 90s. And as you check out the 7-day, not as much cool air headed in our direction as we head into Tuesday as it looked like yesterday, but still a lot of rain.
Okay. Thank you, Mark.